And uh-oh. Uh-oh, what happened? What happened? What did I do? Oh, I did it wrong. I did it wrong. Hold on a minute. We gotta go to this screen. I did the wrong one. Sorry about that, folks. I guess as far as welcome in everybody. I guess as far as it's a wet one out there. I guess as far as I need to turn this down a little bit more because I feel like I'm shouting over that. New month. We got a brand new month. I guess as far as in the month of July. So yeah, a lot of you might come to find, I guess, as far as you don't have any fluids, and that's for good reason. Because as far as we've got a new month. So we're currently on our day 62, just after 11 in the morning. Man, these days go by so fast. I need to take a look and see what we got here. So yeah, we got some lucky recipients, I guess, as far as for last month. And some of you all, I guess, as far as get the free gifted sub, VIP, or you can give somebody else, yeah. Alright, so I gotta look and see what parts do we have ordered, need to get ordered, and all that good stuff. I forgot where we left off in here. This one needs an oil change. Okay. We'll get the things going. Yeah, we'll definitely have to wait until it runs out because you can't do it while you're still sub. So yeah, that's one thing. So let's check our inventory. Do I have anything in my inventory? I got oil, so I got a brake pad there. Okay. I don't know where that's got to go. So yeah, we do need an oil filter. So let's go ahead and drain this out. We'll get that going. Let's get these. We'll focus on the ones here on the lift. Sounds like a good plan. Oh, okay. So there we go. It's got its it's kind of cool, I guess, as far as the fact that we don't have even all the cars unlocked. We can still we got to get some other ones unlocked yet, so we can see what other ones we can get. Okay, so we got all of these so far. So I guess, I don't know, maybe we do have them all. We do have them all unlocked. No, I say that. So I guess they've got it to where there's more available because there's still more banners out here. They just haven't gotten officially in the game. So yeah, there's some other brands I think they're going to be adding. The ones that are grayed out. But the ones that are officially in the game, I guess, as far as that we've got unlocked, they are up there. So we'll be on the lookout. They've been updating this game quite a bit. So yeah, we can take this off now. Get that out of the way. So we do need a filter. Double check and see what kind of filter we got. Get the show on the road here. So just a regular oil filter. Get that ordered. I haven't gone outside at all. I went outside just to see what the weather was like. I'm like, nope, I'm not doing anything today. So anything that I've done today has been inside. I was just like, nope, not doing it. Not doing it. John Von Zombie coming in there. What's going on there, John Von? We did catch some of your playthrough, I guess, as far as on the Satisfactories. I don't think I caught the end of it, though, unfortunately. Did I order that? Yeah, let's see if I ordered it. Yep, we got it ordered. That's cool. So we need oil filter on that one. And let's see what we need on this guy. I already got oil, so we're good there. No, John Von's been on the vacations, right? So this one we still... Okay, there's where the brake pad is. Okay, so I think I already got that off. Do I? I don't remember which corner it was now. I think I have that off already. This one here. You're in phase 2? So, yeah, you haven't... Okay, you haven't gone past it. So you're still in the same... I know you did start over, too. So I guess you did make it to phase 2. You gotta try to focus on copper. Copper! I gotta deal with some copper in my playthrough. For copper powder. A little bit different, I guess, as far as what you're trying to do. But yeah, I gotta get some copper myself. I know the struggle. Okay, is that too... Hold on a second here. I guess one thing I didn't do is, okay. Guess the tangents are doing their thing. Yeah, doing the 10 times. Yep, I can imagine. Okay, there's the bag brake pads. Let's put the new ones in. Get the new ones in there. Cool, and then we'll get this one done. I think we've pretty much tapped into everything you can do on this as far as changing tires, the new stuff with the transmissions and such like that. Kind of cool. Oh, is that all? And I think it was just 100. Was it 100 or 500? Something like that, I guess, as far as just that one time. That sounds about right. I remember doing that for Project Assembly. It was hard enough to do what I did, I guess, as far as without multiplying it. So this one should be done. Yep, you can put that out to the pickup area. So we'll get the oil changed on that one, and we should be good. We got to get that oil filter at it. Let's get that ordered. Is it 50? Yeah, 50. So on phase 1 it was 500. 10. Okay, so it was 50. Okay, I couldn't remember what it was. It's been a while. I know it wasn't a whole lot. Okay, so we got our oil filter. Let's put that in. New oil filter. Nice. Alright. Groovy. Alright, let's get the oil in there. Yeah, that would have been crazy. 10 seems like it would be just more than enough. Put some fresh oil in there. And we'll get this out to the pickup area. Let's do that. Start. There you go. Starts hard. Alright, we're already done with our day. Already done with this day. Alright, let's let them know this one's done. Follow them up.
Hey, your car is ready for pickup.
That's right. Alright, we got a couple other cars get picked up here too. Alright, so this one got the oil in there. So this one should be good. Get that in the pickup area, and we'll line up for next order tires. I'm gonna try and take a different approach here to try to just work on the cars that are in the bays. See how that works out for us. Not try to get too far ahead of myself. Follow that customer out.
Hey, your car is ready for pickup.
They should be picking that up tomorrow, so next day. Alrighty then, so what do we got going on with this dude? Rear end's broken and damaged brake pad. Let's get this up on the lift. Get some parts ordered before we close our day. So this one's gonna, yep, it's gonna back up slow because the ECU is broken. That's normal. Wow, this is so slow backing up. Oh, well, it's pretty fast going forward though. Oh my goodness, it's so fast going forward. Easy there, big fella. There we go. That'll work. Get it up on the lift. We'll get this other one in here. What's this one got going on? Headlights are not working. Uh-oh. Spark plugs and washer lights. This one, we don't even need to get it on the lift. We just need spark plugs. Let's check this out. What spark plugs are bad? Looks like it got a timing belt. Do they allow for, yep, extra fixes? So we'll get the timing belt for them too. Timing belt, and let's see how the spark plugs are doing. So this one's bad. That one's bad. That one's okay, and that one's bad. We got 3 bad spark plugs and a timing belt. Okay, so on top of that, washer fluid and headlights not working. That's a fuse. That'll be a fuse. Was that not going to shuffle on me? All right, hold on a minute. I got to fix my layer. What are you doing here? Shuffle. What are you doing here? What are you doing? What are you doing? Hold on. Oh, let's try that. I don't know why it shut my repeat off. There we go. All right, so 3 spark plugs. We got fuses. Let's check out the fuses. Yeah, we're about ready to officially cast off the fireworks, I guess, as far as this weekend. We got the 4th of July, I guess, as far as coming up this weekend. Still got plans, I guess, as far as to stream the Satisfactories, I guess, as far as on the Saturday. Nothing so far has changed that plan. But I do understand that there's probably going to be some folks that are going to be, you know, they got plans, I guess, as far as for the holiday, and that's understandable. You got the Snap Pops? I got sparklers. So I got the sparklers, you got the Snap Pops? Yeah, let's have a party. Alright, so it's just the one fuse. Cool. Alright, let's check our inventory. Which fuse was that? So we're getting a timing belt. This one's already good to go. Get rid of that. Okay, so a timing belt we're going to get. 3 spark plugs, a fuse. That's just the lid. Okay. And wasn't there something else? So spark plugs, a fuse, and the timing belt. Okay, we're good. And then this one had an ECU. And we got a damaged brake pad. So we got to find this damaged brake pad. Let's see. I don't think it's that one. That one's good. Where's that bad brake pad? It's gonna be. Hold on a minute.
Ain't got no gas in it.
This one does. We got it in here. We got it in here, so it definitely got gas in it. This one? Caliper. Where's the stinking pad? Alright, it's not that pad. Okay, so go back to the front here. One of these has got to be bad. That pad's fine. There it is. Okay, so it's on that rear tire. Okay, let's take that off. Rusty lugs. You don't like the rusty lugs. Oh, another rusty. We got 2 rusty lugs on this one. How to get some more spray? Kind of using up our spray. Alright, let's get this bad pad out of here. And then we got the ECU under the hood. Get them ordered for our next day. There's some extra spray. Nice. Alright, so what kind of brake pad do we have? Get this ECU out right away. So the ECU should be right... Where you at? Where you at? Right there. Let's get that out of there. Okay, so... Check our inventory. We have... Oh, shoot. So which one did we take off? Was that the 18-inch? I think that was the 18-inch. Yeah, that was the 18-inch. So, so the 20-inch we got to get rid of. That was for the other car. So this one we can get rid of. Okay. So we need one of those. We need timing belt, 3 spark plugs, ECU, and S10A fuse. Okay, so let's do the fuse right away. I always forget that. S10A on the fuses. That's electronics. S10A. Whoops, did I pass it? Yep, so we need one of those. We need a timing belt. That's under components. Nope, we got that one out of the way now. So we need 3 spark plugs. 3 spark plugs. And I think that was the right one, right? Just a common? Yeah, I think it was just a common one. Let me double check. Yep, just a common one. ECU. ESU. That would be under here. One of those. Nice. Fuse, timing belt, spark plug 3, ECU, and I think that's it. Yeah, is that it? Make sure we got everything. ECU, 3 plugs, and a timing belt. Oh, we need that brake pad. 18. We need an 18-inch basic brake pad. Okay, yep. You just got to get the brake pad. Cool. So that's under brake pads. 18-inch basic. There we go. That's all of our. That'll be our order for next day. So, got some pickups here to get done. Ordered some stuff for that one. Cool. So we should have another order in the morning. Let's go ahead and finish up our day. Fair bills. Way ahead on our rent. Love to see it. All right, so let's go ahead and finish our day. We lost a little bit of money, so yeah, we'll make up for it the next day. Yep, there's our new order out here. They're bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. What's going on? Replace the ABS pump, change the oil, and engine is not working. All right, we'll fix it up for you. Engine is not working. That could be a multitude of things. So we got cars getting picked up. What is going on with this truck? What's going on with that truck? So they should be picking this up sometime today. I don't know what is going on with that truck. I don't know why it's doing that. Anyway, it says on this one that the engine is not working. So let's take a look under the hood here and see what we got. I'm going to order probably some parts. Let's do that. Get that out of the way. So it's not going to be as much money for not buying overnight. Cool. So that'll take a little bit to get here. Let's check out this car that says the engine doesn't work. Yeah, we usually get the crickets when we get to nighttime. Crickets when we get to nighttime. So what is making this one not work? Let's see here. So we got an ABS pump that's bad. Does it say anything about that? Yep. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I don't know. Is the sound thing's not working? Okay, we got our parts. Engine oil, filter, ABS pump. I know what I want to do. I want to clear out some inventory. We got our new timing belt. Good. Get rid of that one. I think they should make this to where once you select this here, you can just long press it and then delete it. Yeah, it might not be on this profile. It's probably not on the profile. So I got different profiles for different games. I kind of reserve the crickets and the cuts like a knife when we're doing the modeling because a lot of people aren't interested in that for some reason. So we can get rid of these plugs. We got new ones. We'll do that and the fuse. All right, cool. Let's get rid of that. I think if they made this to where you could long press these instead of doing a back button, I think that would be nicer. This nice quality of life type of thing. So there's all that. Nothing too serious. So we did get that one new. Let's get rid of that. Alright, so on this one, we do know the ABS pump. Oops, they picked the truck up. Good deal. So the ABS pump we know is bad. What else is making this not work? That's the thing. So battery's good. Where's the ECU? Got an ECU? ECU looks okay. So I guess we'll check the fuses. See what's going on with that. A little rusty. I'll have to put some.
No gas in it.
This one might not have any gas in it. Maybe it might be. What's going on there, JB? It could be it just doesn't have any gas in it. Maybe that's why it don't run. So we got any bad fuses? What is happening there, JB? So yeah, you were another one of those lucky recipients for the end of the month. So once that sub does drop up, you can Take us as far as to get that free gift to sub for the month of July, if you wish. It's your choice, of course. We did wipe out the points. He gets as far as for new month. So it's just the one fuse? I don't know what fuse that was, but let's see here. Which fuse was that? Might have been for the starter. Yeah, we could definitely do that for you, JB, once it does drop off. Can't do it while you're still subbed, so ABS pump. We got a fuse. Where's the fuse at? This fuse. So it's a M20A. Let's get that on the list. Get our M20A. Let's go to our electronics. M20A. That's a S. This one here. We need one of those. Sure, it's on the list. Yeah, so it sounds like it might not be till after the holiday. Sounds like it. I think a lot of them that we had, I guess, as far as probably going to be till after the holiday. Alright, so that was the fuse. Got to change the oil. Okay, so the engine's not working probably due to that fuse. And we need a pump. Let's get that pump ordered. Let's get ourselves a pump. So that's going to be under... Is that all under electronics? Or components? I forget. That's under here. So we need one of those. That's those two items. We're going to need an oil filter. And I'm assuming it's just going to be a basic oil filter. I'm not sure. Well, that should be most of the stuff for that. This one we should have the parts for. Washer fluid, spark plugs. Headlight not working. Yeah, so let's get those items put in. Let's go to here. We'll put in the new items. So that's the headlights. Cool. Put that lid back on. Alrighty, dude. So windshield washer fluid and spark plugs. We'll get those spark plugs in there. Three new sparkulators. Alright, there's our sparkulators. And just need windshield washer fluids. That'll be over here. Oop, we'll get another bottle of that. I'm gonna order some new rust remover too, rust penetrant. Let's go to our consumables. We're gonna buy a couple more of those and some more windshield washer fluid. Where's that at? This one right here. Let's get one of those. I'm gonna replace that one we used on that car. So this one is done. Let's get that in the pickup area. Uh-oh. What did I miss? Timing belt? Yeah, we did the timing belt on that one too. I forgot. See that right there. Whoopsie. Yeah, it would kind of help if we put the timing belt back on. Do that. Yo! Yeah, that was loud. That one hasn't been redeemed in a while. Yeah, there we go. I've got the timing belt on it. Let's get this over in the pickup area. Call the customer up, let them know it's done. Yeah, he's gonna need some new shocks or springs. Got the wheels cutting through the fenders. That's kind of wild. Maybe I'll be back. Let him know it's done.
Hey, your car is ready for pickup.
So you should be picking that up today. Got a new order.
Hey, could you check this car for me?
So timing belt and windshield washer fluid. That sounds simple enough. Fix it up there for your pal. Some timing belt. Did we get that fuse already? Did we get that order? I can't remember now. got it on our list. Okay, let's get these ordered before closing time. There we go. Oh, getting dark out there. There we go. We should be alright. I think we got it just in time. So this one we have brake pad. Put that back on. Caliper. Bolt her back in. Wait, where'd that... Did that car already get picked up? It must have already got picked up, I guess. Okay. I didn't realize that. Someone's doing burnouts in my my parking lot. What's going on out there? Let's have to start charging for people doing burnouts. Make some money off people doing the burnouts out there. ECU, we should have that already. Get that in there. And this one should be done. Well, they were expecting this one back. Wait, this one doesn't say. I guess it doesn't matter. I noticed some of these cars don't have a specified time they want it back. Some of them don't. Do I need to start charging for the burnout? I think I might need to. Alright, let's get this in the pickup area. Let them know this car is done. This one's got some giddy up. Alrighty then, let's call them up. Let them know what's done. Like glove, what's going on there, Chemical? Welcome in there. What is going on today? So ABS, oil filter. I think we did order the pump, didn't we? I think we did. Yep, so I got the pump. Pump up the jam, pump it up. What'd I do? Did I forget to put the lid on? Oh, got this, there, put that fuse in there. Cool, put that lid on. And we still gotta do an oil change on this one. We're not done with this one, we still got an oil change to do. And just to confirm, oh, we still got some things wrong? What the heck? Oh, it wasn't just the fuse. We got more going on with that. Yeah, we'll have to check that out. Let's get that on the list. Does it run? Let's see if it doesn't run. Nope, still doesn't run. Oh no, that's not good. That's not good, so we got more to figure out on this one. As far as the engine not running. We only got it halfway done there. So we can't do the oil change until we can figure out what's not making that engine run. Oh boy. So this one, timing belt. We'll get that ordered for next day. So let's go timing belt. Whoops. Get one of those. And the other one was washer fluid. I thought we already did that. Did we not do that already? I guess that was a different car. Yeah, so we'll get the windshield washer fluid in this one. Have to order another bottle. Okay, we'll get that on the list. I gotta figure out why that engine's not running. Something else going on with it. Maybe spark plugs? I don't know. Get some windshield washer fluids. Go to our consumables. Yeah, maybe it don't. That could be just that simple. Maybe it don't got no gas in it. Oops, went too far out. So let me check out sparkulators. This one should be done. Oh, we need the timing belt. That's right. We'll get that for next day. Let's check the sparkulators on this one. Whoop, hold on. Okay, sparkulators are fine. What the heck is making this not run? We did the... Okay, we gotta do the engine oil. Coolant's fine. Battery's fine. Okay, let's check this fuse box again. There must be something we missed in here. We missed something. Yeah, it might be. So that one's good, good, good. Oh, this one right here. So it's a starter. Yep, M20A. So we got an M20A. Okay, let's get that on the list. That would make it not want to start, I'm sure. So M20A. That would be a good reason. So M20A. That would be this one. So we need another one of those. So that's on our list to get so far as for next day. Alrighty then. Excuse me, I didn't mean to get in your way. So I think once we get that done, we'll be able to do the oil change. Alright, cool. Alright, so let's go ahead and close our day, pay our bills. Way ahead on the rent still. Nice. Daily report. We're making a little bit of money today. We had a lot of pickups today. Not quite a 5-star. Not quite a 5-star. We'll work on that. Alrighty then. So let's get some parts ordered. Yeah, they're better than I wouldn't go on this heat. If I can help it. Crazy. I'd be waiting till we get better weather. Yeah. And I stepped outside there and I'm just immediate sweat. I guess as far as like, nope. Not going that day. I'm going that route today. Nope. I guess some of them just built different. Alright, so that car got picked up. Cool deal. So just waiting on our parts to finish up these cars. Got to do an oil change on it yet. And this one we just need the timing belt. Alright, so this one we should have a timing belt. Let's see. So let's check our inventory. We're good on that fuse and that fuse. Get rid of them. Got our new fuses. Okay, so we already did the pump and the timing belt. Cool. Get rid of those. Keep that inventory cleared out. Got a little bit less than that. Alright, that's good. So this one should be complete. Good deal. Get that in the pickup area. Alright, I'll call them up and let them know it's done.
Hey, your car is ready.
Your car is done. Get it out of my parking lot. That's rude. Got a new order. So they need oil change and some antifreeze. No problem. We'll get that squared away for you. Alright, we got 2 cars that need an oil change. That's to be these 2 out here. We need to get that starter fuse in here. There we go. We should be able to get it in there and get an oil change. Alrighty then. Cool. So this one should be done other than the oil change. Alright, let's get it on the base so we can get in and give her an oil change. Definitely could use a spotter in here, I guess, as far as for helping me get the car lined up in the bay. Yeah, we're doing our own burnouts there in the parking lot. Got another order out there. We'll get out there in a second. What's up, dude? Transmission light is on. Low humming noise. So this is going to be gearbox issues. Yep. Alright, we'll get it fixed up there for you, bud. Let's get this car in here. Gets us first to do an oil change. 2 oil changes coming up. Yep. So So at least for now, I guess as far as until they add some new stuff. Let's see. Got to do antifreeze too there, but let's get the oil changed. Drain the oils. Oh, got another order right there. Why am I not hearing their car honking? What's up with that? Am I missing that? Hold on a minute. I feel like I'm not hearing the car honk for new order.
Hi there. I'm having some trouble with this car.
No problem. So we got to replace the air filter, paint the full body, and headlights are not working. Okay, we'll fix it up there for you, bud. No problem. Vin Diesel dies. Huh? Oh, was it? I wasn't paying attention to it. Was that Vin Diesel? Nice. Alright, let's get this one up in here and drain that oil. Gonna drain oil in these. Crazy. We got celebrities in this thing. You drain that out. Can't take it off until it's drained. Okay, cool. I could probably clipped it. That works too. He didn't sound like Vin Diesel, we'll put it that way. Alright, so that'll be 2 oil filters we'll probably need. Get this out of the way. That out of the way. Okay, check our inventory. We should have 2 oil filters. Yep, so just 2 standard oil filters. Get those on the list. So where is the oil filters? What is that under? I thought that was under components? Oh, here they are. So we need 2 of those. Excuse me. Yep, 2 of those for oil changes. And let's see if we can order some stuff up for these here. So this is going to have some gearbox issues, yeah? We'll get that up on the lift. This one, need an air filter, and the headlights are not lit. So that's going to be a fuse. Check the fuses to see what's headlight fuse is probably out. Yeah, we ordered up some more spray, so we're good there. Alright, where's the bad headlight fuse? There's a bad one there. Any other ones? Just make sure. So the other one, we had 2, and missed the one. I think it's just the 1 fuse. Alright, cool. So we need the 1 fuse, and what else? Air filter. Okay, so let's check out the air filter. Alrighty then, so we need an air filter. We already got a couple of air oil filters and a fuse. S10A. Alright, cool deal. Let's get those ordered. Boom, boom, boom. So we need an air filter. Electronics. S10A. Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you doing? Gotta go this page. S10A. We need 1 of those. Cool. So we got a couple of oil filters, air filter, and a fuse. Alright, so let's get those ordered. Didn't take too long to get it there. 30 seconds. Good deal. Alright, get those 2 oils changed. Twiddle our thumbs here a little bit, as far as maybe sweep the floor. I think it would be kind of neat if they did add, you know, I got to do maintenance on the garage as far as like sweep the floor and all that. Put the kitty litter down. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yo, what's happening there, PG? What's happening there today? How's it going? What's happening? Alright, we got our oil filters, yeah? Those in. Be able to get rid of the old ones, of course. Oh, you get to head home? Nice. And nice. Hopefully you're staying cool. I know you had the cooler weather there. I think you were one of those that had the cooler weather. So yeah, hopefully still you got that. Yeah, we can definitely share. Yeah, we'll share. I'm with Thunderlane. We can share. We can send it over, you know, like overnight. No problem. Okay, so we gotta put some oil in. Still humid? Yeah, we're over 100 degrees here for sure. Triple digits. Yep, still in the triple digits, even irregardless with the heat index. That one's done. Yeah, you just let us know there, Peachy, just in case. Yeah, we're not stingy. I'll have to get some more oil after this. Let's order up another jug or two of oil. Order our consumables. I'm over 100, just air temperature, yeah. You'll take it in February? That'd be kind of weird. I mean, yeah, I definitely could go with some warmer weather in that time of year, for sure. So I'm going to get a couple jugs of that. Order that for next day. Cool. Alright, so both these cars should be done. Oh, we got to do antifreeze. Yep, that's right. So I forgot. So we're going to put some in the radiator. Order up a new bottle of antifreeze, yeah. Replace that bottle, I guess as far as we use. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, maybe we can make some money off of that. Bottle up the heat for the winter. That's a good idea. That's not a bad idea. There we go, so both these cars are done. So let's go ahead and get these out to the pickup area. There's that car. Follow him up, let him know it's done.
Hey, your car is ready for pickup.
Cool deal. Alright, let's get the other one on here. And we'll see what we can do with those two cars. Alrighty then, call them up, let them know it's done.
Hey, your car is
Hopefully that gives us a 5-star for the next day. Good one there, Chemical. Good one, good one, good one. Okay, so this one's got transmission issues. Let's get this up on the lift. Ooh, still got some pep in the step though. Even though the transmission's funky. Alright, we'll get it up on the lift, see what's going on with that one. And this one needed a fuse, I think, right? Yep, headlights, air filter, put that air filter on there. Alright, and then we got a headlight fuse. Confuse the fuse, that's a good one. Confuse the fuse. Okay, and this one still gotta paint it. Okay, let's get her painted actually. Call this one good. You mean like that? Alright, let's get this over to the body shop and get this painted. We'll get her washed. Oh wow. Bad blind spot. Okay, we'll spin it around. Whee! Do some burnouts over here at the body shop. Alright, let's get her washed. Get her stripped down and get her painted. Alright, let's get it over, get her stripped down. Oh, that was almost perfect. I just peeled out, I guess, as far as you get that redeemed. That was almost perfect. Alright, let's go ahead and strip her down. Whole body. Yep, she's stripped down to the bare metal. It was blue originally, so we'll see what it comes up. Get it in here. I'm sure it'll probably be blue. Am I blue? Yes, I'm blue. Alright, paint the whole thing. Yes, please. Yep, comes up blue. We'll just paint it the same color. But apparently, yeah, you can change the color. And they don't seem to mind. Customer doesn't seem to mind. Alright, this car is done. Put this up in the pickup area. Don't scratch it, we just painted it. Probably not. Yeah, they probably wouldn't.
Hey, your car is ready.
Alright, we got 3 cars for pickup. Beautiful. So we got to deal with transmission on this one. Let's get this one taken apart. Actually, what I'll do... oil... Okay, that's all we got for next day. Little mortar and paint, make her what she ain't. That's a good one. Never heard that one before. Alright, so this one we gotta get, yeah, we'll just go ahead and close our day. We'll break that one down. Let's do pay our bills. Okay, so I'm trying to understand why are we losing money, but we still got a 5-star. This is kind of weird. So we got a 5-star quality rating, but we lost money. Weird. I don't know why that happened. Yo, keep it easy out here, bud. Heard ya. Back springs to sport. Replace the timing belt. ECU. I did pay my bills. I'm trying to understand how we lose money. I don't know if some of the cars go over the day requested. I'm not 100% sure. I try to get them done as speedy as possible. Get it back out there, but... Alright, so we'll work on that one there in a second. Let's break this one down. On the transmission. Gotta get really lined up on the bolts to get them out of there. Yeah, I don't know if that's just a bug in that system or what it is, but I feel like if you get a 5-star rating, you shouldn't be losing money. I don't know. Alright, so let's get this up on the stand and see what's going on with this gearbox. So we gotta drain it. First things first, we gotta drain it. Yeah, I think the colors they got for the transmission fluid is not correct, but it's something. Nah, I wouldn't do that. I'm just saying, if we get a 5-star rating, we shouldn't be losing money. 5-star rating means we did a good job, so... Trying to understand that. So this one needs a rear... No, it needs a 5th gear? Yeah, it needs that gear and the output shaft. Okay. Get this off. So we haven't gotten another one that says to reinforce it. We did run into that issue earlier, I guess, as far as... And what it supposedly means, I guess, as far as the parts that are in the transmission, they just want them upgraded. So if we do get another one like that, we'll know what it means. Just haven't got one yet. So like these parts that are on here, they would want like the next level better than what's in there. On top of whatever's broken or needs replacement. Yep, that is the keyword. We haven't gotten one yet. So far it's just been fixing parts that are broken in the gearbox. Okay, so that's all that we need to take off of that. Yo, who's throwing tomatoes at me? So rude. How dare throw tomatoes at me? Where's my tomatoes? I dropped my tomato. There we go. Don't be throwing tomatoes at me. I'll throw them right back at you. Oops, that's not what I wanted. It's the tomato throwing police. Alright, we're gonna get rid of that. Clear out our inventory a little bit. So there's all our gears. Although that page is fine. Yep, and get rid of all that. Don't need that anymore. So it's just the gears we got here. So what, we got a couple pages here. So a 5-speed output shaft and a rear gear. 5-speed rear gear. Okay, good deal. Let's get that on the list. Go to our gearbox. We need... like a glove. Yeah, when we park it in the pickup area, as far as we do just that. So we need a 5-speed output shaft. There we go, and also a 5-speed rear gear, which should be, where's that 5-speed rear gear? Good question. Where is it? 4th gear, 3rd gear. Where's that damn thing at? 6-speed output shaft. Where's my rear gears? Oh, here they are. So yeah, we'll just get a common rear gear for 5th. There we go. Nice. We'll get those on the list. All right, so that's all we need for that dude. So we'll get that ordered. Let's see what. Oh, we got another order over here. My bad. Sorry to leave you waiting. Change the oil and windshield washer fluids. That's basically an oil change. You can do that. So this one, timing belt. We got to put some sport springs on the back. Okay. ECU's broken. Okay, so let's see if we can. Someone does. So ECU. Timing belt. Did it say timing belt? Yep. Timing belt. So that's those 2 items. These broken. They want this. Sport springs. We got a damaged caliper and clutch is making noise, so we got to get that up on the list for that. Let's see what we got. A damaged. Wait, what was it? A damaged pad? Caliper. A damaged caliper. Looks like it's going to be an 18-inch. Which one is it though? Whoop. Bro. On the front? One of these. There it is right there. So it's an 18-inch basic caliper. So we'll get that on the list. What are our calipers? We need an 18-inch basic. Cool. Good deal. Alright, so that's that one. That we'll have to get it on the lift to find out what it is exactly on the clutch. Could be any one of 3 items. So ECU and a timing belt. Okay, so I should have that on my inventory. ECU and timing belt. There's the timing belt, there's the ECU. Alright, cool. Really needs a shopping list on this thing, it really does. Definitely hoping they add something like that to it. So a timing belt and an ECU. ECU is under electronics. That would be this one here. Alright, got that on the list. that's good. So, comfort springs. No, they wanted sport springs. I might wait to get that on the lift so I can get the proper sized ones. Yeah. For sport springs. We'll wait on that. But that one just needs an oil change. We can probably go ahead and put in windshield washer fluid. That's fine. That we can do right now. And then I'll order up another bottle. So we'll go to our consumables. We'll go to here. Wait, where's that? What page is that on? This one right here. We'll get another bottle of that to replenish. Cool deal. Let's make sure that's on our list. Good deal. Oh yeah. Alright, so that's good there. Right, meow. Okay, so we can get those parts ordered. Do that, right, meow. Get these cars done. Cool deal. Love it, love it, love it, love it. So yeah, on this one here, we're gonna wait to do the springs and check out the wrong with the transmission. Oh, cricket's gonna be coming out. Yeah, these days go by so fast. So fast. Give me my parts. I'm gonna sweep the floor or something. Yeah, that would be neat if they did add something to get as far as to do in between orders. We still got this on the rack. Oh no, 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 no. Okay. Alright, we got our parts. Go ahead and put the ECU in this guy. Time belt. Get the parts that we can do. Caliper, timing belt. Okay, so that's something we're gonna get the rest on the lift for that. Do that. Yeah, like I said, I don't use the crickets on this one. I probably could, but I kind of put that one in there for different profile, I guess, as far as from when we're doing the modeling, because I know a lot of people are bored with that, and it ends up being a lot of crickets. Let's see. So, all the way up on the lift. Alright, this one we needed oil change. Alright, so we'll wait on that one. No, I do. Like I said, I only have that for when we're doing the 3D modeling. I know a lot of people are bored with that, and it gets very quiet in here. Alright, let's get this transmission redone. Oops, I always do that. Put that back on there. Okay, so we need to go new rear gear. Gotta put all the parts back on. Nothing else looks bad on this one other than that rear gear and the output shaft. A lot of stuff to put on that 5-speed. Output shaft, that's our new one. It definitely got pretty detailed on these gearboxes. You can even add gears and take gears away. We've done a couple of jobs like that. I think mainly what we've done is add gears. I went from a 4-speed to a 5-speed, or maybe it was a 5 to a 6, I can't remember. And we'll fill it back up with some oil. This one will be good to go. This is one of them you do have to babysit it for the animation for that. Can't, if you get out of it, it gets frozen and it stops pouring it in there. Alright, let's put that gearbox back in. Slap that gearbox back in there. We got it all fixed up. Do 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 do. Oh, hang on a moment. Just hold. Yo, what's happening up there, people? Sorry about that. Yeah, we had somebody pass out. I guess as far as outside, I guess as far as they needed some assistance there. He came in from outside. I guess it's being mentioned over here. I guess we're at 110 heat index. Yeah, we're at 110 heat index. I guess as far as so it's a hot one out there. So if you don't have to go outside, don't. That's all I can tell you. All right, this one is done. Just gotta get it down off the lift. Finish up our day on that one. What's going on there, Alan? Yeah, somebody had passed out in the hallway there. I guess as far as they came from outside, I guess as far as they were. So it looked like they were just heat exhaustion. You know, it wasn't like they were dehydrated or anything. But we did make sure, I guess as far as they get some water. I would definitely say if you don't have to go outside to do anything at all, just don't do it. Dealing with this extreme heat. Alright, so this one we gotta call them up when we know it's done.
Hey, your car is ready for pickup.
Alrighty then, so that one's good to go. This one, we need to get up on the lift. What do we gotta do with this one? So we got a damaged caliper. I think I already got that. I already got that one, didn't I? Yeah, if you're not sweating at all, I guess as far as that's heat stroke, that means you have no moisture to sweat. What's going on there, Rachel Batman? You're coming to the buddy. Glad to hear you're doing good there, Rachel Batman. Hope you're staying cool. Yeah, if you had to go outside at all, I guess as far as you're gonna just expect, I guess as far as you're gonna have some sort of heat exhaustion or heat stroke. Just have to expect it. Alright, so did we get the caliper already? Yeah, we did. Get that replaced. Probably get this one done and get it out on the pickup area. Spacer back on, yes. And tire. Good deal. So we haven't had any tire jobs yet. Place any tires. Flat tires or anything. Alright, this one we still gotta do sport springs and clutch. We gotta check out the clutch on this. Got some clutch stuff going on here. Whoop. Line it up right, line it up right. Well, it's even that minimal amount of time you go outside when it's this hot. You'd be surprised how much, how much hydration you lose. Be surprised. Doesn't take much. That little bit of sweating. But especially if you're not sweating, that means you need to drink more. So that was a throttle bearing. Alright, so let's see inventory. We're good on this ECU. Hold on. I don't think that... Did we do that already? So yeah, we did all this. I haven't done anything all morning. So like when I got up at 6 in the morning, it was already like 84 degrees. I'm like, nope, we're not doing anything outside today. Not doing it. Nothing that important that needs to be done today. So timing belt. Yeah, we're at 103 air temp and 110 heat index. Yeah, it's freaking stupid hot. Okay, so that's everything there. It's not even so much of just taking it easy. You definitely got to stay hydrated, and don't stay out any longer than you absolutely have to. That's all I can suggest. That's all I can suggest. So gearbox. I mean, that's just one example I just had to deal with not too long ago. As far as somebody passed out from heat exhaustion. It's just that hot out. Oh, front support springs. That's what we need. Front support springs and throw-up bearing. Okay. So we're gonna go to gearbox. Oops, wrong one. So gearbox. Throw-up bearing. Release bearing. Yes, one of those. And support springs. I want to get these springs off. I guess at first to see what size we need. So they were on the back, right? Yeah. So we need to do those on the back. I don't know what that would have anything to do with your signal on your phone. Unless you got clouds, a lot of clouds in the area. The heat shouldn't have anything to do with that. Got 10%, so not very much humidity either. Rates are Batman going on a 35 Stream Street. Yeah, I wouldn't even fault you as far as you keep your clothes off. Nah, I don't know about that. That's not usually a normal thing that happens there, Thunderlane, with heat. That should have nothing to do with your signal. Unless your phone itself is just getting hot. If your phone itself is just getting hot, that would be something. Alright, so springs. Let's see what kind of springs we got here. We'll replace these with some sport springs. So they are 10 kilogram. 10 kilograms, so we'll do the same there. Did you call the police on it? Okay, so let's do... So let's go to our springs. We're on a 10 kilogram sport spring. That one's a 5.5. 5.17. Oh, that was a Shrieking Police, I gotcha. So these actually go lower. 4.5 kilograms. So I guess maybe one's 5.17. This one's a 6. So I guess we'll get these. We'll get 2 of those. Get that on our list. We'll order that for next day. Yeah, we'll do that for next day. We're already closed the business, so we'll get those springs and the clutch. Do we have anything else we can order? Just need to do oil change on this one, I think. Yep, this one just needs an oil change. Let's get this up on the lip. Whoops, wrong door. We got an oil filter for it. Alrighty then, let's get that up on the lift. We'll get it drained and get a oil filter. This one's got the wheels cutting through the fender too. That's kind of weird. Get it drained. Can't take that oil filter out till that's drained. Pretty legit, pretty legit. Alright, oil filter, get that out of the way. So, oil filter, is that just a basic one? Should be just a basic filter. Yes, it is. Alright, let's get that ordered. We'll get it on the list anyway. So that would be components, oil filter. So there's our order for next day. Not sure about this musical selection. It doesn't kind of go with the other ones. I had to change one out because I got a copyright. Now, what's kind of crazy is the musical selection I took out to replace with this one actually is royalty free. I've never heard of that. I've never heard of that. I never had that problem. But I guess maybe it might depend on where you're at. I know if your phone or your device gets hot itself, it can affect your signal. That's all I know. But I've never heard of that being with the heat, I guess, as far as that it can affect the signal. So we got those cleared out. That's a new one for me. And let's go ahead and finish our day. We'll pay our bills. And daily report. So we did make some money. Not quite a 5-star. Didn't do too bad. Alright, what does this dude need to be? So he needs a battery and a radiator fan. Sure, we can fix that up there. What's up, Chicky? So this one, she wants the full body painted, ABS pump, power steering fluid, and a damaged caliper. Alright. Nothing too serious. Alright, did we order our parts? We didn't order our parts. Get those orders so we can, then we'll make a new order for these other cars that we just picked up. Okay, so this one needs a battery and a radiator fan. They say we can do extra fixes. We're gonna do timing belt too. Yep, radiator fan and a battery. I think we can charge this one. Let me see if we can charge it. I think that one is chargeable. Nope, below 25%. Bummer. Okay, so fair enough. So that means we got a timing belt, battery, and a radiator fan. 70 amp. 70A, I don't know if that means amps. Could be. Alright, let's do timing belt, yes. Battery, that should be in our electronics. Cool. Yeah, I guess I learned something today about atmospheric pressure. I never was aware about that. See, and I was in a signal company when I was in Fort Bragg. Don't ever remember that being mentioned, I guess, as far as when it gets hot out. You know, as far as atmospheric pressure, as far as affecting signal. That's definitely a new one for me. Let's see. So, did we get battery? Did we get the radiator fan? See if we got the radiator fan. Nope. So we need the radiator fan. That one's under electronics, yeah. Get a radiator fan. Battery and a timing belt. Cool. And these parts we should have. Oil filter, thank you. And that one just needs an oil change, yeah. Cool, get the no oil on that. Put that one down. This one. Clutch noise and the springs, okay, cool. Put the throw bearing back in. Oop. And gearbox back in. That's interesting. Never knew that. So, the signal company that I used to be in, back in the service, I did learn about the different atmospheres, where signal comes from. So you got the troposphere, which is the lowest. You got the stratosphere, I guess, as far as which is right in the middle. And then you got your atmosphere, which is the outer atmosphere. And you got different signal strength, I guess, as far as in each of those atmospheres. But I guess because of those heights there, I guess, as far as it affects wavelengths, I guess, as far as the radio, I guess, as far as differently. I suppose that's the thing. Now, granted, this is back quite a few years ago, so I guess that's things have changed. So we got to do the springs on this one too. So Yeah, we already got this. Did we get the springs? I think we did. Go like that. Let's put the new springs in. See how these look. So we got the heaviest sport spring we could get. Kind of give it a certain stance on her. See how it turns out. We've seen some funky stances, I guess, as far as you don't put the proper weight spring in there. So hopefully this works out. See how she turns out. We got the tire clipping through the fender. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. Okay, so that's that. Yeah, she's definitely lower in the back. She's definitely lower. Alright, so I think on this one here, all we had to do is just... This is done, right? Just got to put the oil in it. Okay, let's get it all the way down and get the oil in it. We'll get that back out there. Trying to get a little bit of work done on that one there, so multitask. Okay, that'll finish up that bottle. I like it that you don't have to man the bottle, I guess, as far as on that. You don't have to babysit it. It's really nice. Now, they didn't do the same thing on the gearboxes. Like, when you fill in the oil on that, you have to babysit it. I don't know if that was intentional, but a little bit different as far as all the fluids are dealt with on that. Come on now. On bolters, so we can get that new spring back in there. See, I've never heard of an ionosphere. I've only known the 3, so that's... I'm just going by... I was not in signal myself. I was a mechanic, so... Well, I was just going by what I learned, I guess, as far as when I was in the service. So that was just going by memory. Wait, did we not get enough springs? Oh, no. I must have only ordered 1. Son of a gun. Alright, let me get that other one ordered then. I must have only ordered 1 spring. So that was a 6 kilogram. I remember that much. So let's go to springs. I hate when I do that. I've done that before, too. 6 kilogram spring. Let's get another one. Let's get that ordered. Guess I'll order my other parts there too, I guess. Yeah, I guess I ordered my other parts there too. This one's done. Get it all out there in the pickup. Yeah, I know you built that one Pi, I guess, as far as that Raspberry Pi, I guess, as far as to do some cool stuff. Remember you mentioned it. You showed us that case on stream. Alright, we'll call that dude up.
Hey, your car is ready for pickup.
Cool deal. Alright, so we did get some new parts. So I guess I missed the spring, so we should have that spring. I didn't realize you had... I know you showed the 1 on stream and all. That's all. Okay. Caliper. Need to kind of fiddle around with that. I did find out some new information about the PS2 jack for my keyboard on the computer there. For whatever reason, I got it... I got it, I want to say dynoed. I got it checked out, I guess, as far as, so yeah, it just, for some reason, it just quit. Yeah, so I did get some information on that jack on it. It's just, for some reason, it just quit. It just failed. So yeah, it's non-operational. So that's the short of what I got this. Yeah, we need to get this down. Getting a little bit sidetracked.
Hey, your car is ready for pickup.
Alright, so that one's good there. How do we do here? So this one needs what? We gotta paint it, got a damaged caliper, ABS, clutch is slipping. Let's get this up on the lift. Do that. We've got some problems. Okay, so where are we at with this one? We need to get some parts ordered. So we need an ABS pump. So we gotta clear out some inventory. We don't need this anymore. Don't need that anymore. Let's see. So we need that clutch. We gotta order that part. But now, was that a plate or the pressure plate? That was the clutch disc standard. Okay, we got that ordered, yes. I guess we only got the one car to deal with. Make sure it's on my list. That's good there. And we got Lucas coming in there. What are we doing here, Lucas? Hope the day's going good. Yeah, so we got cars to be picked up. I guess we can close our day. We got all of this. What's going on? Yeah, we can get rid of these too. That was the sport springs we had to replace. Okay, so that's all clear. Let's go ahead and end our day. Moving on. Okay, so we paid our bills. Let's go ahead and finish our day. Oh, we got a 5-star. Made a little bit of money. Yo, you're laying on the horn out here. Easy there, chickie. So we got a damaged brake pad, power steering fluid, and electrical system. So that's going to be fuses. So let's go ahead and check that out there for you. Alright, this one we're going to order up the clutch. Got to paint the body. Power steering fluid. ABS pump. Did I order the pump? I don't know if I did or not. Check that pump out. Yeah, we did take it off there, so I guess I already... So we need ABS pump. Let's get that on the list. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit scatterbrained. I'll get back on track here. Let's see. ABS pump. That's on our list. Oh, we got another order. Ah, it's coming. It's happening. So this one we got to paint this one too. So spark plugs, rims. So they want to go uncommon or rare. Brace the muffler. So there's a tire. Got a tire job there. We're just talking about that, getting another one of those. Let's check the fuses on this guy. Electrical system is failing. Okay, let's see what's failing. I don't know about this musical selection. I know I mentioned this one here. It doesn't kind of fit this playlist, but I had to change it because I did get a copyright. Mostly on YouTube side, I guess, as far as about some of the songs I had on there. You doing some trucking there, Lucas? Assume that's what you're doing. Or are you doing that in, for real? 'Cause this is bad. Oh, we got another streaker. We got a lot of streakers today. Yeah, I gotta figure. I wasn't sure if you're doing some virtual trucking or not. Yeah, no. If you're dealing with the same heat that we got here, as far as you might want to put your clothes back on. Okay, here's another bad one. Okay, so we had 2 bad fuses in there. Check our inventory. That's going to be under electronics. So we need 2 L40As. 2 L40As. That's going to be under electronics. L40As. Make sure we get the right ones. Oh, we got the streaking police out. Streaking police is out. So this is something that I noticed when you select items here. Initially starts out as 0. So when you click it, You have to click it twice to get it to 1, and then click it again to make sure you get 2. I think they should probably fix that, so with each click it just goes up 1. That's just another quirk with the game. So those are on the list. Yeah, I didn't realize this is kind of more techno. I meant this to be more grunge metal. That's what I meant that to be for. I'm gonna have to figure out a new musical selection for that. I just had to do a quick change, I guess, as far as on the playlist, because I got a strike on the YouTubes. One of them, which is funny story, I guess, as far as with that. So the selection that they're saying was a copyright. It's actually on a site that offers royalty-free music, so it must be in the likeness of another song, another composition. So got that one there, steering fluid. We'll go ahead and do the steering fluid. That should be here. Yeah, we'll have to order some more of that. Steering standard. Okay, let's go order them. We'll get a couple more bottles of those. So let's go to our consumables. Get a couple of those on our list. This one we got a damaged brake pad. So what kind of pad we got here? Can do a crouch. There we go. Let's check out our pads. So pad. That pad's good. So it looks like if we do find the bad pad, it's going to be an 18-inch. 18-inch standard. Yep, there it is right there. It's on the rear tire. Okay, good deal. So we'll order a 18-inch basic caliper, or pad, I should say. We'll go to pads. 18-inch basic. Okay, so that's that. Alright, so that should be it for that car. And then this one. So we gotta replace some rims. So uncommon or rarer. Spark plugs and get to paint it. Check out the spark plug. You know, I said I was gonna not do cars unless they're on the lift, but kind of going against my own protocol. My bad. It's kind of went out of protocol, I guess, as far as bringing up PC issues too, I guess. That's story of my life. Let's see. So we got spark plugs we got to replace. Do there. Get that on the list. Sometimes I just need to learn to keep my mouth shut on certain issues. 2. That should be on our list. Second page. Yep, got 2 of them on there. Cool. And we'll get to paint this one too. Okay. So did we get... Yeah, I'm getting too far ahead of myself here. Let's do... Did we get the clutch? ABS pump? Clutch standard. Okay, so we got those 2 parts. Get these ordered. 8 full bodies. Alright, we're going to go ahead and order these parts. Get these ordered anyway. I try to work it out, I guess, as far as so I can kind of think ahead, I guess, as far as on the parts, but maybe that'd be a best approach. Maybe it might work out better if you had more folks in there. It's kind of the way this game is designed, where you service on cars together. So that's kind of the mission statement of this game, as far as to work on cars together. So you have somebody actually saying, we're going to need this, this, and that. We have somebody order the parts, and then somebody put them on. It is kind of tough doing it by yourself, I will admit. I mean, it is manageable. It's somewhat manageable. Spark plugs for that one. We get to paint it. Okay. Waiting on some parts. We'll get them here shortly. This one we get to paint too. So we got 2 cars we get to paint it. There are 2 cars we get to paint. Alright, cool. This one needed the pump. Let's put that in there. 2 pump. So that's done. Damaged caliper on this one. So we get that ordered. Good. Uh-oh. Damaged caliper. I don't think we did get that ordered. Did we? Got the damaged one? Yep. Get this off. We got a bad disc on this one too. A little rusty. Bad caliper. Get that spacer off first though. Okay, did we get the new caliper? Let's see if we did. No, so we gotta get a caliper and a disc. So can we do extra fixtures on this one? Yes, we can. So we can probably do the disc on this one too. Get that pad off. We'll do the disc on there. Okay. Oop. Guess we're squatting still. So we can do 18-inch pad. Oh, that was a caliper. So we need 18-inch basic and 18-inch disc standard. Okay, got it. So let's go to our calipers, 18-inch basic, and then we need 18-inch basic disc. What are those? Alright, so yeah, we'll order that for next day. Hold on. Get that on the list. Okay, so what we can do, I think we did get that clutch thing there. We'll get that put in there. Oh, that was a good gamble. Get this put back in. So, yep, new one of those. Put the rest of that stuff back in. Okay, so that is... So we're just waiting for the power steering fluid. So let's get the power steering fluid in there. Get some of that done. It should be in here. Order another bottle up for that. That replenished. Consumables. Power steering fluid. Cool, so that's on our list.
We're going streaky! Yes!
Oh, we got another streaker. We got a lot of streakers today. Yo, farmer guy coming in there because he was able to salvage that stream streak. Farmer guy was able to salvage that stream streak. Gets as far as 205. That's our highest stream streaker. Gets as far as we got so far. Crazy. Hope your morning's going good so far there, farmer guy. And we can go ahead and get rid of all this stuff. You don't need that. Got it all ordered. You got a busy day today there, farmer guy? Okay, we already got that taken care of. Yeah, we got a busy day there, farm guy. Gotta get her done. Yeah, we've had a busy day here today too. I think we got all the stuff ordered that we need, so we got the couple of fuses. Place those. That lid back on. Yeah, hopefully they don't work too hard. I think for you over there, is it cold over there like it is for JB, or what's the temperature been like over there? I know it's hot, hotter than the blazes over here. Alright, so this one needs a new pad. Get this up on the lift. Kind of a hard start on this one. Six jobs, holy smokes. All different levels of yikes, that's probably why we didn't see you probably streaming when you got home. Okay, did we have a brake pad? Let me see, where's that bad brake pad? On this corner, okay. Yeah, I'm sure once you get home, it gets as far as you just want to kind of go to bed. That would be understandable. Putting the mowers in there. Alright, let's see if we do have the pads. I think we do. Yep. Oh, hail. Got the hail. Oh, hail. Yeah, it's not good when you got the hail. We got two 18-inch. Oh boy, they're both winter wheels. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hold on a minute. So I don't remember which one was which. So one's purple and one's. I appreciate you stopping in here, Mr. Cup fan. I mean, that's a good game. It's a fun game. There, I mean, 26 is going to be coming out, so yeah, 26 is going to be coming out. We don't know when. We're thinking. Word is, I guess, as far as it won't be till end of the year. So 21's a nice. It's a good fun. It's a fun game. I don't know if you played on console or PC, Mr. Cup fan. Just out of curiosity. Alright, so which tires do we have here? You playing on PC? Yeah, if you're on PC, you would definitely have fun with the Steam Workshop mods too. Okay, so which one did I take off here? No, there still isn't any time on that. It's being talked that it probably won't be the end of the year. So that was a purple one. So we got to put this one on the rear. I want to make sure I put the right tires back on the car. So they're all 18-inch winter wheels. Yikes. I definitely want to put the wrong one on there. So they're going to be the purple ones. We'll do this. We need to put a purple one. I mean, it'll come out eventually. We did play the demo. Again, I guess as far as not too long ago, I guess as far as to do some work on the new pickup brand that they've added. But that's all we've been able to do so far with 26, as far as on the demo. That's why we've been playing quite a bit of this game. Kind of filling the void, I guess, as far as for now. And it's a pretty fun game, too. Oh, wow. So we've got a process cost here. Alright. Appreciate you stopping in here, Mr. Cub fan. Hope your pointing goes well. Yeah, so we're already losing money on this one for some reason. So when did they request this? 69? So we're early on today. I don't know why we're losing money on this one. Oh boy. See, this is something I'm still trying to figure out. With how we lose money. Even though we replaced the part. Exactly. I did make sure I put the, so this was what I was trying to avoid putting the proper tire on it. Didn't want to put the other customer's tire on there. So I'm not sure why we lost money on this one. It's still a little bit of confusing, I guess, as far as the way the game works. Okay, so all other reason, I guess, as far as this is done. This one's done. Other than that. So, I'm not really sure what I did wrong there. We've been doing pretty good, I guess, as far as not having that happen on the cars, but that's the first one that it's happened in a while. Put it out here for pickup. Alright, let's call them up and let them know it's done.
Hey, your car is ready for pickup.
Alright, so we've got a couple cars here for pickup. This is the one we need to paint yet too, right? Yep. So we need some parts, and also we'll probably go ahead and close our day. Pay our bills, close our day. Way ahead on our rent. Whoops, wrong names. We did lose a little bit of money. We still got a 5-star though. Good to get the 5-star, get that rep. Alright, next day we got a new order out here. What you got? Damaged spacer, change the battery, and car vibrates and gear shift. So we got gear issues on this one. Alright, we'll go ahead and fix that up first for you. We'll get her done. Alright, so this one we can get a battery. So what size spacer do we need? So we got to replace it with a 12mm. Let's see what we got here. So this is going to be 18-inch. Yeah, it's going to be an 18-inch. So 18-inch spacer, but we want to go 12mm. Okay, so we'll order that one up. We'll go to spacer. And we'll do 18-inch. 12mm, so we need one of those. Get that on the list. Whoa, was that too far? I do that in a lot of games, I guess, as far as where I just kind of back out way too far. Okay, when that happens. So this one needs a battery, and we'll get that up on the lift to check out what gear. Just allow for extra fixes. Yes, we can do alternator belt on that one too. Battery. Okay, so what kind of battery? 70 amp battery, and that one cannot be charged. Okay, so I wonder, does this run? See if she runs. I mean, they got it here, so. Yep, she runs. Let's get this up on here and we'll check out the gearbox. Check that out. What was going on with this? Oh, we got another order.
Hi there. I'm having some trouble with this car.
Air filter, spark plug, ABS pump, and electrical systems failing. Alright, cool deal. What's going on with this guy? Ooh! That was some terrible audio clipping. That was definitely on my end. So we gotta do... Did I get the spark plugs for this? I think I did. Do that. Percolators. So that takes care of that problem. Paint the full body. So this we got to get up on the lift too. So when did they want this one back? 71. So these are both 71 out here. This one's 69. We need to get this one done first. Alright, so that one's got a little bit more time on it. So we got to get this one done first, so that's kind of in order. Alright, so what we'll do, let's order up some parts. Gotta have the parts. Alright, so that'll take a little bit to get here. Yeah, I wish it didn't take so many clicks to get picked out of that. We gotta paint it after we get that caliper back on there. This one we gotta check out the gearbox, yeah. Yep, check out that gearbox on this one. So when do they want this one back? 70. Okay, so we got this one's fine. Try to keep them in somewhat in order here. Oh, we don't want that. Gearbox, there we go. We got a gear that's slipping on it. Alright, let's get that up on the table and check out this transmission. Got the drainer out, all that good stuff. Some nasty gear oil. $205 stream streak, yeah, it's crazy. Glad Farmer Guy was able to salvage that deal there, because I did go early last Saturday. So there shouldn't be any changes as far as I know for this Saturday, because I know I'm also keeping in mind that some folks, I guess, as far as might have plans for the holiday. I'm kind of keeping that in mind too. Doesn't look like there's anything bad in here. The heck? So what was the issue on this one again? It said something about gears are slipping, so maybe it was just the clutch. Car vibrates during gear shifts. I wonder if that's just a... There's nothing wrong with the gearbox itself. Yeah, well, these look good. Yeah, that's all good. So we'll put that back together. So I guess it must be a clutch issue. I checked the clutch stuff. Maybe the flywheel? It's kind of weird. Oh, excuse me, that one slipped. Put the oil back in. I guess we got enough gear oil there for a bit. Yeah, see, it doesn't let you get out of this one. Gotta finish the animation for the filling it. And we'll pull that back off. Bro. The heck? Pull it off. There you go. Alright, let's check out the clutch stuff. I don't see anything wrong. So this is a new fault here, I guess, as far as it says. Car vibrates during gear shifts. That's definitely a new one. There doesn't seem to be anything wrong with the transmission itself. Let's take this apart just to kind of see what's going on here. A little rusty. I don't see anything else wrong with this one. Oh, it is the... Oh, that was hard to see that without taking that all off. So it is the clutch disc. Clutch disc and the flywheel, looks like. Okay then, so I guess apparently you got to take it all off to make absolutely clear what's bad. Alrighty then. Let's check our inventory. So we do have this, the flywheel. So we just need a standard flywheel. Okay. Get that on the list. That'll be for our next order here. So gearbox. Now it smells like rubber freshener. So we did get that on the list. Good deal. Alright, did we get our parts here? Didn't have our parts to finish this one up. So yeah, we need that one. Tire back on. Hopefully I didn't lose any money on this one. Nope. So it looks like we're good. So we just got to paint it. It should be good. Let's get her down, get her to the body shop, get that painted. Like it's the close of another day. We get to strip this one right down. We'll get her washed, get her stripped down, get her painted. I don't know. I would rather do something other than white. White's just too plain. We'll see what we get. See what it shows up when we get to the paint booth. And there's a raffle going on here. We're in a new month, so we build those fluids up here for the new month. Good deal. Let's get this over to get her stripped down. Alright, let's get her stripped down. And we're doing whole body. Whole body. Full body strip down. Alright, let's get it over to the paint booth and see what kind of paint option we get. So I think it was blue the last time it was on there, so I guess we can probably change it. I'd rather do something different than white. White's just too plain. Too boring. So, paint it all. And... oh, it comes up... white? Okay, well, let's go ahead and paint it. Ah, what the heck. We'll just throw them off. Make it pink, yeah. There you go. You're like, what the hell did you do to my car? There you go. They don't seem to matter, I guess, as far as, so, let's get it over to the pickup area. Made it a Barbie car. So, yep, see, it doesn't give us any demerits for it. Yeah.
Hey, your car is ready for pickup.
Nice and pink. Check it out. Alright, so this one here, battery, gear shift. So this one we did need flywheel, so we got that on our list, right? Flywheel's on the list, cool. Oh boy. Okay, so did we get any... so we didn't get into this one yet. So we do want to work on this one next, yep. Forgot what we did on this one. Yeah, it didn't specify it. You don't specify, you're just leaving it to my own devices, so I don't know what to tell you. Next time you got to be more specific. You don't tell me what you want. I'm not a mind reader. So we need an ABS pump for this one. And spark plugs, air filter. The fact that they don't even show that, I guess, as far as kind of funny in itself. Give me a couple spark plugs. Yep, 2 spark plugs. And an air filter. Okay. Alright, check our inventory. So we've got what that one had to go on. Air filter, ABS pump. Okay, let's get that on the list. Air filter, ABS pump. Air filter is going to be under components. Air filter. And the ABS pump. That would be this guy. Got them on the list. What else do we have? It's 2 spark plugs and 2 L40A fuses. Oops. 2 spark plugs and 2 L40A. 2 of those. 2. Let's make sure we got 2. Okay. Already got the flywheel. I don't remember if I can get rid of that. Okay, I think we're good to close our day. Yep, got some parts order for that one. Underline getting some fluids out of that one. GG's. In fact, I got a new button here. Let's see if that's working. It does work. I made a new button today, so I think we needed a GG button. Alright, let's go ahead and pay our bills. We'll go ahead and finish our day. So we're not quite a 5-star, but we did make a little bit of money. Cool deal. So without further ado, let's go ahead and order up our parts that we need for our current job orders. Alright. Now, on this other one, we did have to change out some tires to... Gotta do a tire job on this one. Muffler and flex pipe. Paint the full body. We could probably get this one painted, yeah. We'll get this one painted. We'll get that out of the way. We'll give it a car wash. This one we can see out the back. Nice. Don't have the big, I'll be with you in a second. We got another order over there. Get this one washed real quick. So while that one's getting washed, we'll go check out this next order. What's up, dude?
Hey, could you check this?
Yep, radiator fan, antifreeze, and the horn's not working. Well, how did you honk your horn to let me know you're here then? I feel like that's kind of a little bit of a fault there. It's like, how did you honk your horn if... Yep, still there. They probably saw that, like, what in the heck? That's not my car. That's probably what happened. So this one was a full body paint. Yeah, this was a full body paint, yeah. Uh-huh. Alright, let's see what we got. Maybe we'll paint it pink again. Should we paint it pink again? Yeah, should we paint this one pink again? Should we paint this one pink again? Okay, so we'll do all of it. What color? So it's coming up, what color? Blue? I guess it's that color. Well, yeah, we won't paint this one pink. We already got one pink car. We won't do it to every car we paint. That'd be bad for business, I think. At least on the one car. We'll get this one up on the left. We'll do the rest of the job. So this one we got to flex pipe and a muffler. And then also got to change out the tires. Alright, so we're going to have to take the tires off. So they're saying they'll pick it up day 70, so that should be tomorrow. What this says anyway. Alright, let's get the parts placed on this one. New filter. Percolators. Okay, and then what we can do, the air filter's good. Get the sparkulators, those are good. Okay, and then we got some fuses to replace. Put the lid back on. Okay, so that one is... Just got to put the pump on, and this one's good to go. That one should be good to go. Awesome sauce. Sorry, let's put that in the pickup area. Oh, wow. I think shift's kind of funky. Might bring this back for gear issues. Be with you in a second.
Hey, your car is ready for pickup.
So funny. Okay, so add brake fluid and replace ABS pump. Yeah, we can fix that up for you. Well, ABS pump and the brake fluid. Brake fluid? We can handle that. Order up another can of that. It is kind of funny. It is kind of funny, I'll admit. Brake fluid. Brake standard. Yeah, let's get another bottle of that. That is on our list. What was this waiting on? Gotta do rims, muffler, and a flex plate. Okay. Okay, where's the muffler at? Muffler's down here. Some of these parts you gotta really be lined up on and get do anything with it. Not a flaw to the game, it's just very particular. Yep, gotta get those muffler bearings in there too. Yep. We got the relays taken care of. Did he get a new flywheel already? Let's get rid of that. I don't know what that was on. So muffler quiet and a standard flex pipe. Okay. Photo exhaust. Oops. Muffler quiet and standard flex pipe. That's on our list. Good deal. Alright, what else we need? So we gotta do these tires. So they want uncommon or rarer. So I gotta take these off just to kind of see what's going on with them. Okay, so that was tires, right? Rims. So I gotta replace the rims with uncommon or rarer. Let's see what we got here. Who's doing burnouts in my parking lot again? I'm start charging for that. Telling you. But he does got summer wheels on it. That's good. Alright, so let's check our inventories. So rims. We have These are currently epics. He wants uncommon or rare. So he wants uncommon or rare, 18-inch. Okay, so let's go see what we got here. So uncommon or rare. So 18-inch, uncommon. There we go. Oh, so we'll get 4 of these. That up on the list. I think that was all we had to do for that car. Yep, muffler and flex pipe. Okay, let's get those parts ordered before I close the day. We'll get those right meow. This one needs... Oh yeah, that was the clutch battery, and then okay, this is the damaged 12mm. Got it. Get this all done. Got a new flywheel. Make it more fly. Oop, just didn't get that one in all the way. Who's honking? What you want? What you need? We might be able to help you. Okay. Battery, and then that spacer. We gotta find that bad spacer. Let's see. Can I tell from here? Maybe? Okay, that's not bad. Yeah, looks like we might be able to check it. Here, there's the bad spacer right there. A little rusty on the lug nut. What we got to spray for? Bad spacer. Let's replace that guy. Hey, gummit anyway who's doing them burnouts in my parking lot. I'm gonna put it at a higher cost of that. Start charging for it. Just gotta change the battery. We just gotta change the battery. We already got the battery. Let's get that down. That is not chargeable. Oh, we didn't get... I guess we didn't get the battery yet. Whoops. Let's get the battery. I'll have to do that for next day. Missed getting the battery. Okay, so yeah, we'll do that next day. That's fine. And then this one will get done. Cool. And then this one should be done. So we can go ahead with muffler. That back on. It's a good thing I didn't have to do anything on the stream PC other than this. You know, so I guess that's one advantage too. To having a USB keyboard is you can hot plug it, whereas the PS2 you can't. Not very conducive, I guess, as far as the hot plugging. I mean, people do it, I guess, as far as, but I'm just glad I haven't had to do anything on the stream PC, I guess, as far as that I'm borrowing that, borrowing that keyboard. Okay, so that one all we got to do is the tires. So we can go ahead and mount 18-inch forge uncommon. Yeah, that's what we had to kind of jury rig it for now. Oh, okay, we got a balance. Must have the balance. Oh, the spacebar wasn't working very good on this. There we go. That one's good there. I'm gonna go ahead and put that one on right away so I don't get that mixed up. Yeah, I'm kind of mad at myself for even bringing it up on stream. It should have been something I should have mentioned off stream. I kind of got a little bit heated, I guess, as far as that. And I don't know. One thing that bugs me so bad is technical issues. I hate technical issues. That's for sure. I'm very old-fashioned too, I guess, as far as when it comes to, you know, I guess I am. I'm very particular, I guess, as far as not necessarily getting with new technology, even though it might be a simpler solution. Sometimes I just like to keep things simple. Like if the older tech works, that's what I want to use. Not a lot of people agree with that. I just have to make it a point not to mention that kind of stuff on stream anymore. Okay, let's get these two apart. These are the old ones. Okay, here's the new ones. Summer tires back on. We should only have one more tire to do. Yeah, so I need the tire though. So, do the last tire, it should be this guy. Okay, let's get that unmounted. Oh, guess I gotta put the rim on there. Dismount. I got together. Okay, cool. Okay, let's mount the new one. That's old tire. Simple swap of the rims. Alright, let's get them all balanced. Mini burnout machine. That one's done. We have two more. That's right, it's a mini burnout machine. Oh, spin it. Spin it to win it. One more time. That one's good. Oh, take it off. Thank you. There we go. Is that what you got going on over there? Just the burnouts in general. They haven't picked up their pink car yet. Guess they should pick it up once we finish our day. Oh yeah. Darn kids, we gotta catch those kids. Start charging them for doing the burnouts in the parking lot. Alright. Alright, so we're good on this car. Let's kick this out to the pickup area. We'll catch him eventually. Alright, that one's done. Let's call the customer, let them know it's done.
Hey, your car is ready for
Good
pickup.
deal. Well, it's gonna get picked up for next day here. So, did we get our pump already? If we got our pump. Nope. So we'll go ahead and get that on the order. Yep, we'll get that on here for next day. So that's gonna be components, right? ABS pump. Go. Alright, we can sell all of these so we don't get these mixed up. Clear out our inventory. But we did get that pump ordered. I should double check just to make sure. Alright, yep, she's on the list. Check the rest of our inventory, so the battery's good. I don't remember where these came off. Maybe we're gonna get rid of these though. Must have been another order. Yep, pretty soon. Oh wow. We just had a brownout. Hold on a second here, folks. Give me a second here, folks. We had a brownout. Yep, it was confirmed there. I guess as far as went, we had a couple other tenants they did witness the brownout. So Super's probably going to be going around and ensure, I guess, as far as everybody's not overworking the AC. So yeah, he did mandate, I guess, as far as no lower than 72 degrees. Well, it only goes out like it flickers, if you will. It doesn't go completely out. So a brownout is just like where it goes, everything goes dim, so you get like less power, but it doesn't go completely out. That just means it's the system getting overworked. But yeah, I had a couple of my neighbors get as far as they witnessed it as well. So superintendent's probably going to be going around making sure everybody's not overworking the AC. So I'm going to be expecting another knock on the door probably. He did that yesterday, I guess, as far as he mandated it no lower than 72 degrees on the AC. So there's probably a few people, I guess, as far as got it lower than that. Okay. Yeah, 72 is been amended, and 72 is actually, you know, pretty sufficient, I guess, as far as for this type of heat. You don't need it any lower than that. All right, so I think we got that all clear. We're gonna go ahead and finish our day. Well, even at 70 degrees, that's below what the super has meant it. So even if you got it at 70, it's probably going to be telling them to, you know, bump it back up, because even 70 degrees, that's too low. He wants it at 72, no lower or no higher. All right, so we got this. So just people just need to be a little bit more compliant, is all. Yeah, let's go ahead and finish our day. Air bills. Lost a little bit of money here. Well, it just means that the power gets, I don't know how to explain it. It doesn't, the power doesn't go completely out. Just the power gets reduced. So it, yeah, the lights went dim here, and yeah, the computer and that still stays on. Just doesn't go completely out. It just so it's the electrical company letting you know, I guess, as far as that the system is getting overworked. That's this way. It's kind of like a warning to the customers to say, like, hey, you're using too much power. No, brownout doesn't mean everything goes out. It just means that the power goes dim. Like if you got lights on, it's just kind of a restriction on power, just for a brief second. It's kind of the system that exists with the power company. I guess as far as it gets over, it just means too much power going on. Yep, pink card just went away. Yep, pink card just went bye-bye. So, all right, let's go order a new part. So just to make sure we got everything. That one needs the battery. And the pump. I don't think we'll get any phone call. I'll probably be like, hey, whatever, bro. Now we need the pump. Alright, cool. So I think we're good on that. Okay, so let's go ahead and order our parts here. So not a lot to order. Okay, so that'll take a little bit to get here. A little bit of management on that. And then this car, let's see what this one needs. Antifreeze, horn's not working, and a radiator fan. Okay. So that's good. Horn's gonna be a fuse. Wow, I didn't even, that's all I did was try to click on the lid and automatically took that screw off. That was wild. They might, we'll see. That'd be funny if they actually did, and to be like, hey, mispainted my car, so I want it a different color. That would be funny. That would be funny. So I think it's just that one fuse. It was just that one little fuse. Alright. So let's check our inventory. Should be under electronics. So it would be that one right there. So we need S30A. Okay. Get that on the list. S30A. That would be this one right there. That's on our list. Because your list is on my list. Yeah, something like that. I forget how that song goes. So what else we need for this one? Antifreeze and radiator fan. Okay, so we'll get the radiator fan. Okay, let's make sure that's on the list. So we'll get a radiator fan. And that should be it. Another card needing to be picked up yet. Yeah, I want to be able to clarify. You didn't specify. The radiator fan. That's going to be components. Or nope, that's electronics. They're right there. We'll get that on the list. Ooh. Alright, so that's all the parts we need for these current orders. What else is this? So ABS pump, did we get that? Yep, new pump. Cool, so this car should be done. Nice. This in the pickup area. Park here where the pink car was. I can only imagine what you have in for a snack too. So let's call this customer and let them know it's done.
Hey, your car is ready for pickup.
Pretty cool looking car. Alright, so we got another order. What's up there, Chicky? We get to paint it. ECU, catalytic converter, and oxygen sensor. Okay, we'll fix that up for you. So when they want this one back. Day 72. Oh yeah, we got a couple days on that one. Beautiful. Antifreeze, radiator fan, and the horn. Think we should make it a pink truck? They want the full body painted, so this one needed a battery. I think this one is done. Yep. Let's get this out to the pickup area. Yeah, it shouldn't have any problem. Alright. Car needs a bath, but maybe they'll bring it back for that. Call them up and let us know what's done.
Hey, your car is ready.
Good deal. Alright, so this one. Let's check. Yep, so we didn't order those parts yet. Okay, cool. I want to make sure. So we could probably get some parts ordered on this one. Rear gear is broken, so ECU is broken. What's going on in the ECU? And what else we got? Catalytic converter, oxygen sensor. That's going to get that up on the lift. So catalytic converter and oxygen sensor. So we'll get photo exhaust. So we need catalytic converter. Those and oxygen sensor. Lambada. That's one. That's usually what it is. Taking a guess on it. Without getting it on the lift. I think it's probably what it's going to be. ECU. Okay, let's get the ECU. ECU. Yep, they didn't specify. Definitely didn't. You know, keep it factory color or whatever. There we go. Nah, I make it like a two-tone. Okay, so we got the parts to order for that one. So let's go ahead and order those parts. Should have them all on the list. Good deal. Let's get them ordered. Alrighty then. I need to sweep the floor or something. I'm waiting for my getting away from my parts. I guess I'll just twiddle my thumbs, I guess, as far as while we order the parts. Really kind of nothing else we can do. We check our inventory. Check our inventory so we can get rid of this stuff. Clear out inventory. That's a good thing to do, I guess, as far as while we're waiting. Yeah, there's our new parts. Good deal. Awesome. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Put the new ECU in this one. Okay, we'll get this on the lift and we'll get the catalytic converter in that done. We got another order. Alright.
Hello. I think something's not right.
Front springs to sport, replace the timing belt, damage brake pad, and tires to drifts. Okay. We can do that for you. We'll get it to it. Get this one on the lift. Alrighty then. Here we go. So we got to do catalytic converter and our oxygen sensor. Probably Lombardo's one. That's what I like to call it anyway. Or just make a clip. Make a clip. Mark it Vin Diesel. That's all I gotta do is just type clip. You got the button there too, I guess. You can only do the button. So I put the redeem in there for it. Okay, so that's all done there. Now we just get to paint it. Nice, we'll get that done here. Let's get it down off the lift and we'll get it painted. Alright, this one's gonna wait. That came there. Do these cars in order. We got a radiator fan. Put that horn fuse in there. I'm hoping eventually they'll have it to where we can actually change the radiator. We don't actually change the radiator, just the fan. So this one we gotta add some antifreeze. Let's do that. I'm gonna order another bottle. Antifreeze. Go to our consumables. Get some more antifreeze. Let's see where are those at. Right here. Let's get another bottle to replace that one. This car here should be done. There we go. Oh, has it? I haven't been paying attention, I'll be honest. I'm not even sure how that works. I haven't gotten that on any of the channels that I watch. I don't know if it's just something specific for certain viewers, I don't know. Alrighty then, let's call this customer and let them know it's done.
Hey, your car is
3 cars ready for pickup. Alright, let's get this over to the body shop. We'll get this washed and painted. And yeah, it was a girl's truck. I guess as far as, so yeah, maybe we'll paint it. We'll paint it pink for her. We'll do that. How far can we go down here? Holy smokes, we can actually go down here. I didn't realize we can go down here. That's pretty wild. I did not know you could do that. Maybe eventually they'll add it to where you can do test drives. That'd be kind of cool. Do alignments and stuff like that. That'd be super cool. I'd be all for that. Now we gotta strip her down. Got her washed, let's get her stripped down. Strip down, then we can paint her. So we want to do full body, yes please. Alright, let's paint her pink. We're going pink. There we go. Pink truck. Don't scratch it, we just painted it. Yeah, they don't have, can't put liveries to it, this color. This color. Alright, that one done.
Hey, your car is ready for pickup.
There we go, we got 4 cars ready for pickup. Let's see, let's get some parts ordered for this car. So they do want the support springs. Timing belt. Clear out some inventory. Whoops. Clear that out. Okay, we're good. So, timing belt. What else we got? Going on there, Cobalt? What's happening? Catalytic converter, oxygen sensor. Okay. We got to get this one up on the lift, I guess. I'm gonna put that belt back on there just so we can get this on the lift. We can deal with the tires. A lot, eh? So what do we got on our top 5 now? We got chemical. Oh, we got to get myself out of there. I'm not supposed to be in there. I'm not, okay, hold on a minute. I'm going to fix that right meow. So what do we got going on over there, Cobalt? Just a lot in general. Probably say the same thing here. I would usually reset it at the end of the stream, but yeah. So tangent bots in there, we'll get them out of there. Stream stickers, yep, we don't want them in there. We got Blitz. Oh, so can you say what kind of surgery, or just? Yeah, that's definitely okay, I guess, as far as don't care to want to mention. All right, yeah, so we got that squared away. Good deal. So if we go. Double check this here again. There we go. Well, from metal? That sounds pretty extreme. Yeah, so just have to reset this. Get the ones that aren't eligible, I guess, as far as for being in the top 5. Yeah, I'm gonna get this on the lift. Well, it's good to be that. It's good to know, I guess, as far as it feels better than it did. So going through the surgery makes it less of a problem when it definitely feel better. Okay, we're gonna take these tires off. They want them switched to drift. They want drift tires on this one. Oop, a rusty lug. And a raffle going on there. So if you didn't see yourself in that top 5, get in those raffles. Get yourself into that top 5 for next month. This month here. Brand new month today. Hard to believe. We've gone through another month. It kind of reminds me of a Miata. You gotta be able to take these, at least one of these tires apart. See what kind of tires it's got. You gotta switch them out to drift. Alrighty then, so let's take this one of these apart. Dismount. So they're 20-inch summer wheels. Okay. Alright, so if we check our inventory, so go to our tires. We want to replace these with 20-inch drift. 20-inch drift, that's what they want. Let's go to our store, go to our tires. 20-inch, so if I remember right, on the 20-inchers, they only got the extreme. Yeah, super drift. Super drift or extreme, so I guess we'll just go super drift. Only options we have for drift tires, so let's go 4 of those. Got that on our list. As well as our basic chill antifreeze. Alright, so that's that. What else do they want? So yeah, we definitely get that timing belt. And we got a damaged brake pad. Let's see if we can find a damaged brake pad. Not that one. Not that one. There it is. Let's take that off. Sometimes we get lucky. Pick the right one. Not always though. So 20-inch basic brake pad. Let's go to our brake pads. Get a 20-inch basic. I think it was basic. Was it basic? Make sure it wasn't sport or anything. Yep, 20-inch basic. So we're just getting this ready for next day. Okay. We got a catalytic converter and an oxygen sensor. And they want sport springs in the front. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and get the heaviest sport springs we can get. Go to springs. And we'll get the 600, 6 kilogram, 5.17. Yeah, we're going to go get these heavy ones here. So we'll get 2 of those for the front. Sounds good. I think that'll go good with this one. So that's the springs. I didn't get the timing belt, inverter and sensor. Timing belt, the components, exhaust, hold on, do we need a converter and oxygen sensor? Yes, okay. Converter and oxygen sensor. That one and oxygen sensor. Whoops. I'm forgetting to go to the next page. A Lambada. There we go. Cool. So we got that ready for next day. No other cars out here. We got the pickups there. I guess for the next day. So let's go ahead and close our day out. Pay our bills. Daily report. That was a really good day. So if we could have every day this way, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. We got a new order over here. What's up there, Chicky? So we got a change of flat tire. We need an oil change and a flex pipe. All right, no problem. We can do that for you. Let's put this on the lift right away. The second spot is up for grabs. So Thunderland getting some fluids out of that one. That raffle. GG's. Yep, paint truck's gone. So the main thing with this one, Kobo, is you get to play together. It's a multiplayer. We're playing single, but the whole concept of it is to be able to work on cars together. So you can bring other people in. Yeah, it is pretty neat. So right now I've just been doing the 2 stalls. It's enough for me to handle. 2 stalls out here and 2 stalls out here. I got 4 pickup spots. Oh, the pickup's still out here. Haven't picked that one up yet. Alright, so he wants to do... He wants to increase the gears on this one and the clutch. Okay, so we can do that for you. What you got here, Chicky? So, oil change, timing belt, and you want to adjust the hub size to 8. Okay, so because we're doing the hub, we got to do everything. So you can't just do the hub by itself, I guess, as far as, well, that's going to be a whole suspension rework on this car. That's going to take a bit. So just because it says the hub, you got to do everything. You got to do discs, pads, calipers, all of that. So this will be the next one we work on. So yeah, we got to do gears on that one. Okay, we'll get that on the lift to do that. The filter, we got to change a flat tire. Alright, let's get the oil drained on it. Get some parts ordered for this one. Okay, what else do we have? Filter, flat tire. Which one's flat? I think this one's flat. 18 inch. Got an 18 inch. But the other car's got 20-inch wheels, so that should be good. Alright, so mount these wheels to... Uh-oh. What did I do wrong? Did I not order those drift tires? But I did. Hold on. Did I order the wrong stuff? Did I not order those? I thought I ordered those. Oh, I didn't order those. My bad. Go ahead and get these ordered. I thought I got those ordered. I guess not. Got someone doing burnouts out in the parking lot again. What's going on here? What are you doing? We gotta catch them at some point. So that pink truck's gone. Pink truck's gone. So I think that's the only thing we got left to do. And this one here. So did we have... It might have been. It might have burned out in the parking lot. So yeah, that one needed the sport springs. Did we get those? Take this apart so we can get the sport springs in there. So right now it looks like it's got comfort springs. Here, which one's over there? Alright, let's go ahead and put the sport springs in. Put the heaviest sport spring we can get for all the rest of the stuff back on. Okay, now this one we got to do tires yet. Yep. Do the other front sport spring. Wait a minute, bro. What's going on here? What are you doing? Get that stuff out there. Thank you. Trying to do its own thing. Okay, let's put the sport springs in. God dang it, I do it again. I only bought one spring. Such a dummy. That's the second time I've done that today, as far as I only bought one spring. Dang nabbit. Alright, so let's go ahead. I did that earlier. I only bought one of them. Okay, let's get that ordered. My bad. Failure on my part. I hate when that happens. Alright, so let's go deal with these tires. So can we mount 20-inch steel to the drifts? Okay, and then we got mounts. I gotta take the other ones apart. That's we got a balance. Okay, so this must be the one I put the drift onto it. No, that's it. What the heck, bro? Okay, this one's a drift. Okay, so this one's done. Okay, cool. Let's make sure I'm not taking the one apart I just did. Go ahead and mount this to the drift. Super drift. Okay, dismount one. Mount the new one. We'll have to get these balanced, of course. Must have the balance. Alright, let's get them balanced. Kind of a random pattern on this. Sometimes it's three times you gotta smack it. Sometimes it's only a couple. That one was 3. If you get one of them, that's only a couple. Yeah, that was only a couple. Speaking of which, okay, kind of randomized the pattern on this. Not all of them are the same. That one was only a couple. Nice. Okay, we'll get these back on here. Car's sitting on there kind of crooked on the lift. Yikes. Okay, let's get the tire back on there. Get the drift tires. Big old drift tires. Pretty snazzy. Yeah, look at that stance in the front now. It's really low. And those sport springs in there. Whoop. Okay, so did we get our spring? We got our spring. Put that sport spring in there. Had the same day ship it, as far as make sure we get it in there today. Spacer, and put that drift wheel on it. So something with the way the shading works on this side, it tends to make this hard line, I guess, as far as for the shadow across the side of the car, all the way from here all the way through. I'm sure that's something they'll probably fix eventually. Catalytic converter and oxygen sensor, so let's get it up on the lift and we'll do that. I think this one here. We order the filter and all that? I don't think we did. Nope. Okay, so we have to get a filter for this one. This will be for next day. We'll go to components, filter. Flex plate. Got a flat tire to change, so out of the way. Dismount this tire. We gotta get a new. Gotta change the flat tire. This one's an 18-inch tire. We need a summer. 18-inch summer tire. And that should be common. 18-inch common summer tire. Tires. 18-inch common summer tire right there. That's uncommon. Hold on. The rare. Oh boy, so I don't have. Now, let me double check my inventory again. So this one said 18-inch common. So we don't have an 18-inch common summer tire to buy? What the heck's going on here? This one's uncommon. This one's rare. What the heck, bro? So I guess we put a rare one on there then? I don't know, because that doesn't match, I guess, as far as what we took off. I guess I'll order that one. Not sure. I feel like we'll get docked on that one. We'll see. Flex pipe. That flex pipe should be... Where's that flex pipe at? Here it is. Okay, we'll order up a flex pipe. Be under exhaust. Right there, standard flex pipe. There's our order for next day. Alrighty then, so this would be the two cars on the lift. So, kind of wait on these. These we got to do some gears. And this one we got to do a whole suspension setup. So we need basically 2 oil filters. I'm going to order those up. I think we got the oil filter for this one. I'll get another one for this one. Let's do components, filter, yeah. So we should have 2 oil filters. Good deal. Alright, so let's go ahead and pay our bills. End our day. Okay, not quite a 5-star, but we made a decent profit. Nice. Alright, so no new orders, because as far as we got those used up there, so let's go ahead and order up these parts. Well, in 26, I guess as far as Car Mechanic Simulator, they're going to have a similar system on there. The one thing that this game I feel is lacking is a shopping list. So I feel like I have to go back and forth in my inventory and that, I guess, as far as to determine. So I think if they added a shopping list function to that, like they have in Car Mechanic Sim, I think that'd be pretty nice. To really add another layer to this game. Because I do find myself quite a bit going back and forth between my inventory to know what I need to replace. Checking to make sure and then get the order right part. Well, you can do that, but I think it would be nicer if it was built into the game. We've already seen that in Car Mechanic, so I think it should be possible for them to add it here. So let's get rid of those tires. I shouldn't have to write that down manually, I guess, as far as on my notepad. But maybe that's the way they want the game designed, I guess, as far as do that. I just feel like that'd be using a lot of unnecessary paper, I guess, as far as to do that if it was just built into the game. Okay, so we got that. There's our new parts. Get rid of the old parts. I guess I'm just so used to the shopping list option, I guess, as far as in Car Mechanic. I'm kind of spoiled with it. Okay, so these we can get rid of. Replace those with sport springs. And also, if they were to add a bulk recycle, otherwise you got to go through each category to get rid of the items. So if they had an option, I guess, as far as if we got a lot of stuff to recycle, just to be able to do it in bulk. Just little things like that, nothing too serious. So, do we get? Okay, should we have our oxygen sensor and catalytic converter for this one? Get that out of here. Yeah, but the ordering system is kind of neat. You know, kind of adds, and you also have to replenish all the fluids. You know, like your rust remover. You got to replenish those. Not an infinite amount. So, like all of the fluids that you put into the cars, as well as your rust remover, you got to replace that. Okay, so we should already have this new part. Yep, that's good. It's been a nice alternative, I guess, as far as to Car Mechanic Sim. I don't think it completely replaces Car Mechanic Sim, but it's a close second. So now we just got to do the timing belt. Bring that down. Wow, that really sits low on the front. Look at how low that sits now with those sport springs. Yikes! Look at his stance on that thing. What they wanted, though. Okay, so we need to do timing belt. Yep, we got a new timing belt. This one should be done. Here we go. Get that out to the pickup area. Look at the stance on that thing. Holy smokes. That's a wicked rake on it. Guess that's what they wanted, though. That is a vicious rake on that thing. Let them know it's done.
Hey, your car is ready for pickup.
Okay, so we should have oil filter for this dude. We got another one we gotta do an oil change. But we should have flex pipe. Okay, so let's see what else we got. Oh, we gotta just change the oil. Flat tire, that's right. So we get the tire. So it had a common 18-inch summer. We had to get an uncommon. They don't have the option to do a common 18-inch summer. So hopefully that's going to be sufficient. We'll find out. Get her balanced. Our mini burnout machine. Oops, wrong button. There we go. Let's get that slab back in. Hopefully it doesn't dock us any money for putting in an uncommon 18-inch summer. If it does, then I have no idea how you fix that. Nope, no dock on that one. Oh no, we just gotta put the oil in it. We're good on that. Just gotta put some oil. I wonder if we should offer courtesy car washes, I guess, as far as for... Could probably add that to it. We'll probably order up some more oil. Yeah, so stuff like engine oil and stuff like that, you gotta conscious to rebuy some more as you use it. Ooh, so this one should be done. Marvelous. Service quality, they only gave us a 4. I don't know how we didn't get a 5-star. I got the rake on that thing. Holy smokes. Alright, so give them a buzz and let them know it's done.
Hey, your car is ready to pick up.
Okay, so I think this one was next on the list. We got to do some gears on it. You want to increase on the number of gears. Let's fix that up there for him. Oh wow, that was a horrible park job. Need a spotter. Definitely need a spotter for... Oh, come on, bro. What the heck? Hold on. A little bit wonky, I guess, as far as getting it out of the lift. Okay, so we got another order over here. What's going on, bro?
Hey, could you check this car for me?
I mean, it was in the garage. It's fine. So this one we got gear problems too. Vehicle not transferring power to wheels. So that's definitely some gear issues. Okay, another transmission problem. Okay, what's going on with this dude? Timing belt, need an oil change. And this one we got to do all the suspension to it. Gotta change it all out. Let's get that over to lift. I'm gonna leave you alone. I'm kidding. Trying to watch streams, darn it. Leave me alone. That's fair though. I appreciate you sticking around there, Thunder Lane. So here you go. What's going on with this one? So we gotta do timing belt. We'll drain the oil. Engine oil in this one. And we gotta strip out all the suspension in it. Get some new parts. Appreciate the alert. Okay, so this one we can put that out of the way. Let's take that filter out. Already got a new filter. Good to go there. Sweet. No problem there. We'll be back on hopefully for Thursday. We got some storms going to be coming through tomorrow, so we'll have to see how it goes. We'll play it by ear. So yeah, we got an increase on that one. This one we got to gut out all the suspension. You know what I'm going to do first? Let's go ahead and clear out our inventory. Whoops, this one already had a mark. That ain't cleared out. I guess you can keep it marked for deletion, but okay. Good to know. I would rather, definitely rather see just a long press, I guess, as far as on the parts that you want to delete, instead of just the back button. It's just little quirks like that. Nothing too serious. Creature comforts. Okay, so that's all cleared out. Good deal. Alright, let's get this all taken off. I gotta gut this thing out. Suspension wise. So they probably got 16-inch tires. Yep, so all of that's got to be changed. So just because it says it does say hub, but then the suspension 18 to 20 inches, that means there's a lot you got to change. You know, tires, spacers, calipers, pads, all of that's got to be changed. So these types of jobs are pretty involved. But the only thing you don't have to replace is the spring. And everything else needs to come out. Come on now. Getting stubborn. See, this is something else I find a little bit weird. You got to take the spring out in order to get the hub off. A little bit weird, but that's the way they got it. A little rusty. Okay, we gotta get this all yanked out. Oh yeah, we're just gonna go 18-inch. It says 18 to 20, but we'll just do the 18. Looks out good. Sometimes I get yelled at for what type of wheel combo, I guess wheel and tire combo we decide on. We get kind of demerited, I guess, as far as for using the wrong stuff, I guess, but they don't really specify. So maybe they might have to add a specification for what type of rim and tire combo they want for the suspension upgrade. So the springs we won't have to replace, just everything else. Just everything else. We'll probably just go with a 18-inch forge, either uncommon or rare. Try it out and see what happens. Okay, get that spring out so we can get the hub off. Okay, so that's all good to go. So now, we should only have that one set of tires, right? I can see what we got here. Wheels, yep, so we got 16-inch drifts. We might go 18-inch drifts.
Racer Batman says man had lots of wash to do, just got done with it now.
Oh wow. Well, welcome back there, Racer Batman. So yeah, we need to get some 18-inch drift wheels, I guess we can do. Yeah, we'll do some 18-inch drift wheels. 7 loads, holy crap. Were they like large loads? That is a lot of loads. So much laundry. That's a lot of loads. Okay, so what we're gonna do, let's go to the store here. We're gonna order up some tires and rims. Go to rim shop. So we want to do 18-inch forge. Uncommon, I guess that'll work. 4 of those. We're ordering these up for next day. So we'll go with tire. We're gonna do 18-inch drift, I guess. Do 18-inch drift. We do have 18-inch winter, off-road, 18-inch drift. There we go. So we had drift tires on it before, so we're going to put the drift tires on it again. There we go. So that'll be that combo. Now, got to get all the other stuff. 18-inch. So 9 loads, or is that 7 loads total? That's a lot of loads. That's a lot of laundry. Let's see. So I need total 7. That's still a lot of loads. All right. So we need 18-inch hub. Get 4 of these. Springs we don't need to replace. Disc we need to get 18-inch basic. Pads, I need to get 18-inch basic. Calipers, 18-inch basic. Spacer, 18-inch basic. Oh, whoa. See, I almost made that mistake again. So because of that, in that same spot, it kind of shifts everything. So I got to make sure I get these here. I get the wrong one last time. Yep, that's a lot of loads. So we got your underwear, underclothes, and all that stuff. 4 of these. I almost made that mistake again. So fix that problem. We're gonna do my spacers. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me get this one off here. We don't need that one. Yep, so we need the 18-inch there. Cool. So did I do... Oh, you did the underclothes yesterday? Nice. Basic. So what did I leave off on? I think that's it. So we got our hubs. We got our disc brakes. Pads, calipers, spacer. I think we're good. I think that's everything. Just don't need to do anything with the springs. So that should be all for that. We do need a timing belt. Yeah, so what do we need here for a timing belt? Oop, this one flips forward. Get ourselves a timing belt. That should be under components, yeah. Make sure that's on our list. Good deal. And what do we got going on this one yet? This one we got to do some gears. So we want to increase this to 6 or 7. And the clutch is making noise. Okay, so we'll check that out. Get the gearbox out. Oh, wrong part. A little rusty on that one. I always forget after I remove the rust, I still gotta remove the bolt. Do that sometimes. Alrighty then, let's break this one down. So actually they said something was wrong with the clutch. It looks like it's just a throw bearing. Yep, looks like it's just throw bearing. So just to confirm, throw bearing. Yep, so just a release bearing. Photo gearbox. And we need one of those. Cool, it's on our list. Now we got to break down this transmission. Let's see, we got to increase it to 6 or 7 speeds. Probably just go 6. Make it simple. Drain out the bad gear oil. So, yep, nothing else. Oh, wait, no, we got some synchros. The synchro hubs, I guess, as far as bad. Alright, we'll get this all taken apart and see what we got to replace. We'll have to take a look, too, and see if they allow for extra fixes. They didn't have this on the list. Just the added gear. check that out once we get this taken apart. Okay, so if I remember right, we got to take this all apart, then we get another gear in here. Okay. Yep, that should be all of that. So let's check our inventory. Wow, yeah, so we need, let's see if it says anything about extra fixes. It does say, it does allow for extra fixes, so we'll go ahead and replace these parts here. So we need a 5-speed input shaft. So we're going to have to get a different input shaft anyway. They're adding a gear. That's fine. So we'll get a 6-speed input shaft. I'll go to our gearbox. Where's our 6-speed input shaft? Yep, so we need one of those. So because the 5-speed one is bad, we got to replace it anyway, so it works out. Okay, so that release bearing standard. Okay, so that one. Release bearing standard, so that'll be, oh goodness, I keep moving the wrong thing. Go to the different page. One of those. Okay, there it is. And then we got to get that 6th gear. That's the rear gear. We don't need to do that. So we're going to add a 6th gear. This will be a common. And then we're going to need a different output shaft. So 6-speed output shaft. So I think we do have to change the rear gear too. So 6-speed rear gear. Yep, I think we did have to do that. So gotta go 6-speed rear gear. We'll get this one. 5-speed rear gear. Yeah, we can get this guy. Okay. And then we had some synchro hubs, I guess, as far as that were bad too, so let's check our inventory. Yep, we already replaced that. Replace that. So synchro hubs. Is this the one hub? I thought it was more than that. But this is the one synchro hub. 6 kilograms. Okay, so one bad synchro hub. So synchro hubs are, where they at? Where they at? Magnetic. There they are, right there. Synchro hub. So we got rings and hubs. So we need a hub, and that should be good for our order. Obviously, we'll get this next day. We won't order them right now because it costs us more money. Got all that stuff ordered. Okay, we already did the filter, so yep, we're good on that one. So we can finish up our day. Pay our bills. End our day. Lost a little bit of money. Man, no stars today. Not good. We got to work on that one. We got a couple cars to get picked up. And that rake on that red car. Holy smokes. Alright, what do you got here, dude?
Hi there. I'm having some trouble with this car.
So add some brake fluid and find a damaged brake pad. Alright, no problem. We'll flicker out for you. Alright, we got some parts here to order. Let's go ahead and do that for today's. New day, new day. It's a big order. Holy smokes, I just noticed we're over 150,000 in the bank. Yo, let's go. Breaking in the dough. Alright, so this one we gotta order some stuff. This one's also got some gear issues. Fourth gear doesn't work so though. Looks like we just gotta replace stuff on that one. Alright, we'll wait until we get these done, I guess, as far as to get that one fixed on. So what did this one have going? Brake fluid, and we gotta get place a brake pad. So that's gonna be 20-inch brake pad. Get that on the list. Order that for our next order. So brake pad, 20-inch basic. There we go. And then the only other thing was brake fluid. Yep, the only other thing was brake fluid. Alright, cool, no problem. Top off the brake fluid. I'll have to order up another bottle of that. Just can you fit in stock? What are our consumables? Brake fluid standard. There we go. Order one of those up. I definitely like not having to babysit the fluid that you're putting in. The only one that we seem to have to babysit is the transmission fluid. Gear oil for that one. That's the only one we seem to have to babysit. Okay. Alright, so we got some new parts. Let's go ahead and work on this transmission. Got a new output shaft. That's a input shaft, my bad. Got our rear gear. Added the 6th gear to it. 5th gear. 4th gear. Synchronizer ring. Got to replace one of the hubs. Third gear. Second gear. Synchronizer ring. I wonder why we don't have synchronizer rings on these two gears. Kind of a weird, Did have synchronizer rings on all the gears. Not sure if that's by design or how that's working. Alright, so we've got our 6-speed output shaft. Yep. So there's a lot of things to take into consideration when you're increasing the number of gears. You gotta replace all the other parts that go behind it. Come on, bro. They're kind of picky, I guess, as far as getting lined up on these bolts to get them loosened or tightened. Alright, let's put that top back on. Close her up, put some more fluid in it. Okay, put the new fluid in there. Oh, give me a second here, folks. Very good. Little commotion outside, so okay, let's get that off. Let's put that back in. Get her up on the lift. The one we did that to, right? No, that was my bad. That was this one. Oh yeah, we did have to get a new release bearing. Okay, I think this one's good to go. Oh man, so what do we do wrong here? See, this is what I don't get with this here. Why do we got a 4-star there? I don't quite understand why we lose money when we put the new parts in sometimes. A little bit confusing, I guess, as far as with that, but not sure about that one. That's a couple of them we had today, I guess, as far as where we kind of lose money for, I don't know if it's due to choosing the wrong parts or what the deal is. For the most part, this one's done. And there you have it. So other than this cost here, I guess, as far as let them know it's done.
Hey, your car is ready for pickup.
Okay, so we'll probably clear out some inventory. I think this release bearing went on this car. Nope, that wasn't for that one. That must have been a different car. Or did I order too many? I don't remember now. So yeah, this one we got to do all the mention stuff. Let me put the timing belt on. And that'll get that done. We'll go ahead and put the engine oil in. Already got the filter. Got enough oil, I guess, as far as for now. That'll get that done, and then we just got to do all the suspension stuff. Cool. Okay, so what was going on with this dude? This one's got some gear issues too, so let's get this on the lift, see what's going on with it. I'm not sure, I must have bought too many of those. I'm gonna hold on to it for now. We'll go like this. Get all rid of all that stuff. I'll hold on to it for now just in case I might need it for another job. Got here, dude.
Hey, could you check this car for me?
ECU and damaged brake pad. Okay. I think I'll fix it up there for you. Cool looking car. Alright, so this one we got some gear issues. So let's clear out our inventories. We're gonna kind of wind this up here, folks. Yep, this is all the stuff we swapped. That other car. Got all the new parts. I think we'll save this probably for next week. Let's get this prepped up here, I guess, as far as continue our work, I guess, as far as our service together. 16-inch, 16-inch, that all new 18-inch. Yep, got these all upgraded. And we should have, yep, new drift tires and new 18-inch rims. Cool deal. So yeah, I think that's what we're going to do, folks. We're going to wrap this up. Do appreciate everybody that did drop by and stick around, I guess, as far as for a little bit more car service together. It's kind of a nice alternative, I guess, as far as to waiting on Car Mechanic 26 to come out. Currently, that's all we got is a demo. We don't have any given time, I guess, as far as when that's going to get released. So it's a nice change of pace, I guess, as far as an alternative, I guess, as far as up until that comes out. We're going to send this off to somebody on the outro. So if you can stick around for that, I very much appreciated. Let's kind of see who do we got on here. I got we got Fluky's on doing some cooking. And we're going to go check out Fluky out and see what he's cooking. We might get a free meal, I guess, as far. So we're going to go check out Fluky. So if you can stick around on the outro there, folks, I guess, as far as go check out and see what Fluky's doing, what he's cooking. Maybe we can get a free meal out of it. So with all that being said, folks, Hope you do have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday, and try not to be too hot. Stay cool. I know for some of you folks, I guess as far as they're dealing with that extreme heat, we'll be back here potentially for Thursday. Because we do got some really bad weather coming in for tomorrow, so we'll see how it goes. We'll play it by ear. I will let everybody know in the social medias, I guess, as far as if anything does change on that. So we'll put the socials out here, just kind of let everybody know, I guess, as far as what is going on with that. Oh shoot, my button's not working. Come on, button. There we go. Nope, that's not it either. What the heck, bro? Pro streamer here. There we go. So there they are right there. I guess as far as we do got them also posted to the channel. So do feel free to check that out at your leisure. I guess as far as, like I said, to keep all the folks in the know, I guess as far as what's going on in between streams. Let's go head on over to Fluky and see what he's cooking. Bye for now, folks.